Hey guys, ever wonder how you can pull data from YouTube without spending hours clicking around? Well, today we're diving into the world of web scraping with Apify and Make.com. But here's the twist. While it might sound techy, you don't need to be a coding wizard to get it done. By the end of this video, you'll be automating YouTube data collection like a pro with just a few clicks. Curious? Stick around and see how it's all possible. So first of all, thank you for coming back and a big welcome to all of the new subscribers joining us today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jake Dawson, and I'm here to bring you the latest in AI sales automation and workflow hacks in a way that's easy to understand and apply. And as always, remember that everything we cover here is to help you succeed. These are not just theories, but actionable strategies that you can use right now. Now, if you're new here or looking for even more ways to level up, don't forget to check out the school community that's linked below. Inside, you'll find exclusive Make.com templates, including the one that we're using today, that you can import directly and start using immediately. We've built a whole space for learners and doers just like you, where you can ask questions, get direct help, and connect with like-minded folks ready to take action. And of course, you can always subscribe and hit that bell button to get notified of our bi-weekly videos, live sessions, and more. Let's jump right in, shall we? So, why scrape YouTube with Appify and Make.com? Imagine having all of the data that you need from YouTube videos at your fingertips, ready to analyze for use for your next big project. Whether you're a marketer looking to track trends or a content creator wanting to keep an eye on the competition, this video will show you how to set up an efficient system to gather and organize that data effortlessly. Let's get started. All right, let's jump into the world of scraping YouTube using Appify and Make.com. First, we need to get familiar with the tools we'll be using. Appify is a platform that helps you scrape and automate data extraction from websites. This is important because it makes gathering data a breeze without needing to be a coding genius. For example, if you want to collect data from YouTube, Appify has pre-configured tools called actors that do the heavy lifting for you. Wondering how to get started? It's simple. Sign up for Appify and access the dashboard. Then navigate to the store using the left navigation bar. It's like shopping for a new gadget, but instead of a fancy gadget, you're getting a powerful tool for data scraping. Once you've signed up and accessed the store, the next step is to search for the YouTube scraper. Think of this like browsing through a library, but instead of books, we're focusing on finding the right actor for our task. Use the search bar, type YouTube, and press enter. Review the list of available actors and select YouTube scrapers by streamers. Now, let's configure the YouTube scraper. Here's how it works. Enter a search term in the search term field. This is crucial because it tells the scraper what kind of videos to look for. For example, if you're interested in AI automation, type that into the field to find related videos. Set the maximum number of videos to scrape, say, 10, and adjust the shorts and streams to 0 if you don't need them for this example. When you're done, click on the Save and Start button at the bottom of the page. Wait a few minutes, and you'll have a list of videos related to your search term. Analyze these results to see details like title, URL, view count, date, likes, and channel name. This is where you can really dig into the data and see what's trending or popular in your niche. At this point, you've got a solid understanding of how to scrape YouTube using Appify. Keep exploring and experimenting with different search terms and parameters to see what other insights you can uncover. All right, now let's kick things off by diving into Make.com. This is where the magic happens, guys. Make.com is a platform that lets you create automated workflows, which they call scenarios. It's super handy for connecting and automating tasks across different apps. So first things first. Head over to Make.com and either create an account or log in if you're already a part of the club. Once you're in, you'll find yourself on the Scenarios page. Here you can see all your previous automations or start fresh if you're new to this. Next, let's create a new scenario. Look at the top right corner of your screen. You'll see a button that says Create a New Scenario. Click on that bad boy and start a new automation process. It's like opening a new chapter in your automation journey. Don't worry if it feels a bit overwhelming at first, it's all a part of the learning curve. Next, we're going to add the first module, Google Sheets. You'll want to use Google Sheets to organize and manage keywords for scraping multiple terms. In the search bar, type in Google Sheets and select the Search Rows action. This is where you'll start pulling in the data that you need. It's like setting the stage for a great performance. Everything needs to be in the right place. Then let's connect Google Sheets to Make.com. If you haven't connected them yet, click on the Add button to start the connection process. You'll need to sign in with your Google account to link it to Make.com. Next, we need to set up the Google Sheets spreadsheet. Head over to Google Drive and create a new folder named YouTube. Inside this folder, create a new Google Sheets document. Let's name it YouTube Scraper. This is where all your data will live. Think of it as your digital filing cabinet. Everything neatly organized and easy to find. Finally, we need to configure the spreadsheet for keywords. In the first sheet, name it Keywords. Create a column header also titled Keywords, and start adding your desired keywords under the header, starting with automation. Then create a new sheet within the spreadsheet and name it Data. Add column headers like these. Make sure to have the title ID, URL, view count, date, likes, and all of the other headers in place. Because let's face it, having all this info at your fingertips is like having a cheat sheet for your favorite video game. Don't worry if you're not sure about all the details, you'll get the hang of it as you go along. At this point, you've got your Google Sheets set up and ready to roll. But before we move on, take a moment to double check everything for accuracy and completeness. If something looks off, it's better to fix it now than to run into issues later. Trust me, it's like checking your luggage before a flight. You don't want to realize you forgot something important when you're already in the air. All right, let's get started with setting up your Google Sheets in Make.com. Back in your scenario, you'll want to access the Google Sheets module. This is where the magic happens, guys. You'll add your spreadsheet ID, search for the YouTube folder, and select the YouTube scraper. Make sure you confirm the sheet's name as Keywords, and click OK to save your settings. Next, you'll add the Appify module. This is crucial because it's like adding a new player to your team who's got the skills that you need. You'll select the Run an Actor action, which is basically telling Appify, hey, do your thing. Need to connect Appify? Click on Add to create a new connection. You'll need an API token, which you can get by clicking the provided link to the API and integrations page on Appify. It's like getting a backstage pass to a concert, essential for getting in. Copy that token and paste it into the API token field in Make.com. Then hit Save to lock it in. Now, let's move on to selecting and configuring the YouTube Scraper actor. You'll click on the actor field and choose the YouTube Scraper from the list. Opt for Run Synchronously to make sure everything's scraped before moving on. It's like waiting for your coffee to brew before you start your day. You gotta have it all ready. Next, you'll need to fill in the input JSON. So let's retrieve the JSON from Appify. Head over to Appify, click on Actors in the left navigation bar, and find the YouTube Scraper. In the Actors page, you'll see two buttons, Manual and JSON. Click the JSON button and copy the code that shows here. Now, back in Make.com, locate the input JSON field. Paste the copied JSON code using Paste and Match style. You'll want to modify the search query by replacing the default search queries with the keywords from Google Sheets. It's like swapping out ingredients in a recipe to suit your taste. Map the keywords column from your Google Sheets and replace the default search term we have here. All right, now you're ready to set up Appify and Google Sheets for scraping YouTube data. First, you'll want to save your settings in Appify. Just click that OK button. Now add another module and in the search bar, type in Appify. Click on that and select the Get Dataset Items action. Now you want to configure the dataset ID by choosing the default one from the first Appify module. To do so, click on the Dataset ID field and choose the default dataset ID from our last Appify module. Once you're done, hit OK to save everything. Now, let's move the data to its final destination, Google Sheets. First, add a Google Sheets module by clicking the plus sign, search for Google Sheets, and select the Add a Row action. Don't worry, add a row is just fancy tech talk for putting stuff in a list. Next, configure the spreadsheet by choosing the file you created for the YouTube scraper. Set the sheet name to Data, and just like that, bam, You've got your setup ready to roll. All right, let's get into the good stuff. Now that we've set everything up, it's time to run the integration and actually see the magic happen. This is where everything comes together. So buckle up and let's make sure we nail it. First, execute the setup. You'll want to click the big, beautiful OK button to save all your settings. Don't skip this. It's like hitting save on your progress in a video game. No one wants to lose their hard work, right? Once that's done, hit the save button to lock in your scenario. Boom. You're ready for the next step. Go ahead and execute the setup once. What this does is kickstart the connection between Appify and Google Sheets. Think of it like hitting the play button on your playlist, except for music, you're syncing YouTube data into a spreadsheet. After you start it, take a breather. It's going to take a few minutes for Appify to work its magic and process all that data. Go ahead, grab a coffee, pet your cat, or do whatever you want to kill some time. When you're back, it's time to check the results. Open up Google Sheets, and you should see it populated with the latest 10 videos from Appify. If you've done everything right, the data will be sitting there looking all neat and organized like you've got some next level spreadsheet powers. High five yourself for that. But wait, let's talk about why this matters. You're not just dumping data into a sheet for the fun of it. Although, hey, if that's your idea of fun, no judgment. You're doing this to understand what's trending on YouTube. Is it still cat videos? Probably. But now you've got the numbers to back it up. With fields like view count, date, likes, and channel name mapped, you can start spotting patterns and insights. Maybe certain channels are consistently killing it, or maybe videos posted on Tuesdays are getting way more traction. This isn't just data. It's a cheat code for your content strategy. And here's a little insider tip. If you're not seeing the data you expected, double check your Appify setup. Sometimes a tiny tweak like updating the scrape settings or refreshing the scenario can fix it. And that's it. You've just mastered the art of scraping YouTube with Appify and Makecom. So get ready to use this system for gathering all of those juicy YouTube insights. It's simple, it's powerful, and now you've got it all set up. If you run into any issues or need more help, leave a comment below. I'll be happy to assist. And hey, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more easy to follow automation tips. And if you're serious about taking your automation game to the next level, check out our school community. It's linked below. Inside, you'll find exclusive templates, resources, and a supportive group of like-minded people ready to help you succeed. Plus, the exact template we're using today is in there, so don't miss it. Oh, and before you click away, here is another video you'll probably want to watch next. It's packed with even more tips to help you crush it with automation. I'll see you there.